Have you ever noticed how even history can feel like a mystery novel? Just when we think we know the story, another version appears, with a new twist, a new place, or a new date. One of the most debated moments in our past is the beginning of the Philippine Revolution, the cry. Was it in Balintawak, Bahay Toro, or Pugad Lawin? Among all the voices that tried to answer that question, one man stood out. Dr. Pio Valenzuela, a Katipunan leader whose version still sparks discussion more than a century later. Dr. Pio Valenzuela wasn't just a witness. He was part of the story. As one of the key leaders of the Katipunan and a close companion of Andres Bonifacio, he experienced the tension and excitement leading up to the revolution. What makes his version fascinating is that he gave two different stories about where and when the first cry happened. In 1896, after he surrendered to the Spanish authorities, Valenzuela said the cry took place in Balintawak on August 26, 1896. But years later, when he wrote his memoirs of the revolution, his story changed. He claimed that it actually happened in Pugad, Lawin on August 23, 1896. This change made his version controversial and continues to raise questions about memory, truth, and perspective in history. In Valenzuela's later version, after the Katipunan was discovered by the Spaniards, Bonifacio, Jacinto, Planta, Procopio Bonifacio, Aguedo de Rosario, and Valenzuela went into hiding in Balintawak between August 19 and 20. On August 22, around 500 Katipuneros gathered at the house of Apolonio Samson. They shared opinions but reached no decision yet. Then came August 23, 1896, a day that would echo through generations. Over 1,000 Katipuneros gathered in the house and yard of Juan Ramos, son of Melchora Tandang Sora Aquino, in Pugad, Lawin. There, heated debates broke out on whether to launch the revolution on August 29. The only one who strongly opposed was Teodoro Planta, Bonifacio's brother-in-law, who thought they weren't ready. But Bonifacio's determination ignited everyone's courage. Together, they tore their cedulas, symbols of Spanish rule, and shouted, "Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!" It was the spark that set the revolution ablaze. Despite the passion of Valenzuela's story, many historians still questioned its accuracy. His earlier statement mentioned Balintawak and a later date, which caused confusion. Some say his memory may have faded when he wrote his memoirs, while others think he mixed up several gatherings that happened within the same week. To make things more complicated, areas like Balintawak and Pugad Lawin were all part of Caloocan back then. Without clear boundaries, it became even harder to pinpoint the exact site. Even so, Valenzuela's version gained official recognition. In 1963, the Philippine government declared August 23, 1896 as the date of the cry of Pugad Lawin, proving how our understanding of history can evolve with time. The debate over the exact place and date reminds us that history isn't always one clear story. It's made of memories and perspectives shaped by those who lived through it. In the end, maybe what matters most isn't the exact location of the cry, but the courage behind it. Whether it happened in Balintawak, Bahay Toro, or Pugad Lawin, the message stays the same. It was the moment Filipinos stopped whispering and began shouting for freedom. The cry stands as the awakening of the Filipino spirit. The moment when brave men cast aside fear and choose love of country over their own safety. It reminds us that history, no matter how we debated, will always be a story of courage, unity, and undying will to be free.